Alright, you guys, I'm back for my review for, what is this? This is a review for Hollywood Exes. Hollywood Exes, I think this is season 3, episode 1. I'm gonna double check on that though. Let's see. So yeah, I like this show, you guys. I liked it from the beginning, from the first season, so, you know, this is my first YouTube channel ever. So I was basically just going to go ahead and start reviewing all of the shows I like. And Hollywood Exes was actually just the first, one of the ones that came back during my time with the show. So yeah, this is the first one. This is the first episode, but yeah, season 3, episode 1, Hollywood Exes. Alright, so, and I didn't really take any notes, so you know how that goes. When you don't take notes, you're going to kind of be looking back and forth. So, kind of just bear with me on that. Anyway, so we start off with, all the ladies are back. So we got Nicole, we got Maite, we got Drea, we got, what's that girl's name? Jessica. And we have Sheree. Now, Sheree was actually the one that came last season from, she was Martin. Is her name Sheree? Sheree? No, yeah, Sheree and Shamika. Shamika is the one that came last season, new one, Martin Lawrence, ex-wife. So, we got all the ladies back, and then we have a new lady, which is Shanna Moakler, and she was married to Travis Barker. And I used to watch their show as well. They had a reality show a couple of years back on MTV. It was pretty good, and they stayed on a couple of seasons, actually, so I like Shayna. Alright, so we start off with Maite and Jessica, which is odd because, you know, they were kind of at odds at first, but basically they have made up and become friends, and they're walking down the street with the baby. Maite's baby, you know, she got a baby, adopted baby last season. So they have a really strong relationship now, and they just talking and everything and talking about, you know, how things have been lately, and Maite did say that she hasn't talked to Drea in a while, so, you know, she hadn't talked to Drea, so they were just kind of talking about how it is to be a single mom and everything like that, and Jessica just kind of can relate to her being a single mom and everything. Then we go over to Jessica and Nicole. They go out to boxing for working out, and so they're just talking about, you know, this whole workout situation, and they look good now, I'm not gonna lie, especially Nicole. Nicole really looks good for her age. She just is a really, really pretty ass lady, seriously. I don't know if I like her short haircut, but she's still pretty. So yeah, that's really nothing going on this part. They're just kind of catching up as well. No wedding date is yet with her and Michael. With Nicole and Michael, you know, Michael Strahan is who she's engaged to. And they are supposed to be getting married, so they really haven't had any kind of wedding time to get everything together. You know, he works a lot, and I don't know what she do, but she said they end up selling their home in Bel Air, so they're in a room in Beverly Park, and they live right next to Eddie Murphy right now, so which is her ex. So yeah, they also talk about not having seen Drea. You know, nobody's really talked to her since she's been away in Chicago and everything. So they also bring that up and everything. And they knew she was going on some issues with the divorce from R. Kelly, but, you know, it was other stuff she was thinking that was going on. So Nicole has decided to have like a brunch because she heard that Drea's coming into town. So she's going to have a brunch at her house and invite all the ladies over. Alright, so then let's see what else. We'll move on to Shamika and I cannot get her name, Sheree. Sheree comes over to Shamika's house, and she's just talking about how far Shamika lives and everything. She's like, y'all can come out and visit me. I come out and visit y'all all the time. So she's talking about that. And so she just, you know, they sit down and have a glass of wine, and they start talking about Sheree's issues with Maite. She said that over the summer she had an event, and Maite volunteered to actually bring make some drinks or something like that at the event. And Maite has a new boyfriend, so when Maite agreed to do it, and then when she called her like in the last minute, 12th hour, and canceled out because her boyfriend was only going to be in town for a couple of more days or whatnot. So Cherie feels some type of way like that because she was like, you broke a promise. If you make a promise, you keep it. Even in the event you made a promise and this happened to be the week that your guy comes down, you still need to be making drinks. She expected her to still be making drinks and then go on home to your boyfriend. So that's her issue, Sheree's issue with Maite right now. But she's not gonna necessarily. They talk about going on to the brunch or whatever. So she was like, um, she's not gonna really bring it up there. Maybe not, because of the situation. She's not sure, but she definitely is gonna address, the Maite situation. Alright, and she's just like, they're not really friends because how could you do that to a friend? She just realized that they're not friends, and that's how she realized it. So we move on to Maite and her boyfriend talking. They show them talking on FaceTime, and he's a nice little Mexican guy. He looks like he's her type. She does say that they were friends for like several years before they actually decided to take a relationship. So they're talking on FaceTime and just talking about how they want to see each other and they hate being apart and everything like that. So I assume they're going to try to work that out as far as being a long distance relationship and everything like that. But I think I think it's cute. She seems all giddy and everything. She seems to be happy. She's got the baby and now she's got the man. So we go on over to the girls meeting up for dinner, I guess, and it's Maite, Jessica are already there. Then Nicole and what's the other chick name? I can never think of her name. Nicole and Shayna show up. And this is where Shayna actually gets to meet the girls and everything. They all look really, really pretty, I must say. So she actually gets to meet the girls, and she kind of tells her story, how she was engaged to Asa De La Hoya. They have a daughter. Then she got married to Travis Barker. He was the love of her life. They had 2 children. Travis was in a major in a major plane accident, and with that accident, everything got so big, so the marriage wasn't able to sustain the accident, so they got a divorce. So yeah, that's pretty much Shayna's story. But again, she does pageant. She is like the executive director for Miss USA. So she does the pageant thing. She was a Miss USA at some point. So they talk about that. And so Maite, Nicole just reveals that Maite doesn't really take to the new girls much, but there's no way to not like Shayna. Like once you get her, see her personality, and she starts talking, there's no way to stop, not like her. So she talked about she had this life hole where they took the fat off her. She showed them a picture of her fat, and they just like, nice to meet you, and you're a big bucket of fat, But that was, I guess, trying to kind of break the ice for the girls, just to show her that, she's not like this picture perfect chick. So, So yeah, they just start talking about, her divorce, and after the crash, let's see what else we're missing here. This is kind of the catch up portion of everything. Everybody's catching up with everybody because everybody hasn't seen each other. Nicole's event comes up and she's outside decorating everything. So the ladies eventually start to trickle in and show up, and she basically has her sister-in-law helping her, and her mom is there, and her daughters come in. And, this is like a family situation. Jessica and Maite arrive together because they come really close. And then Shayna shows up, and then, Sheree shows up, and then we got the daughter comes in with her friend, and then Shamika comes in. So the daughter and the friend come in with, one has on a fur jacket. Now, mind you, these people out here got on tank tops and cutoffs and, warm clothing, but the friend comes in with a fur vest, and then here comes the daughter with the fur purse. So everybody knows how Maite and Jessica feel about the fur and PETA and anti-fur and all that stuff. So they're basically just kind of, Jessica's making jokes like this huge carcass on you and whatnot. She's kind of joking around, but Maite is just kind of can't take it. So they try to make it where she's comfortable. You sit over here, but eventually she just like, I can't, I gotta go. So she leaves. get ready to leave, and she tell Nicole she's gonna leave. Nicole's like, come on, like, Mayte, seriously, don't leave, because of the fur, she's like, he's serious, like, people can wear fur. My take on this is, like, this is the world. Like, you can't tell nobody that they can't wear no fur, girl. Why they got fur in the heat, I don't know. But you can't tell them they cannot wear fur. That's crazy. And she can't be like, oh, I got some rules. My take comes so you can't wear fur. Because she was like, well, why did you invite me? But we invited you because we friends. But that don't mean my daughter and her friend can't come and not wear their fur. Like, I don't get that. Now, I don't know if it was premeditated or not because, like I said, it's clearly hot outside. But they had on fur. Mayte gets up and leaves. The daughter, Nicole's daughter is saying, like, you complain about fur, but you sit in a leather chair, which makes sense. Mayte walk out some kind of way. They hear a clash, so they, like, she breaking stuff. So Sheree brings that to Nicole. So she's like, I know she's not breaking nothing in my house. So they walk in the house. This big sugar container is on the ground full of sugar. So they go behind her, like, Mayte, you need to come in back in here and clean this stuff up. So she was just like, I'm leaving. So she left, and, Nicole was just like, oh, she tripping, she crazy as hell, like, she tripping, like, and I agree, like, you don't throw nothing down. She was like, she told Jessica that she didn't throw it down, her purse did it, but when they talked about it, she did, and they rewound the tape, she did pick up her purse when she walked from the table. But Mayte says that when she got in the kitchen, she had to get her jacket or something, so she put the purse down, and when she was picking the purse back up is when the shit fell on the ground. But either way, you still walked out behind it. So she eventually reveals that she purposely but not purposely dropped it. So then, like I said, she wrong for that. She crazy as hell for that. And they was just like, she's known to throw things. From last season, she threw a drink or something like that. So they just like, she wrong for having to doing that, Then Drea shows up, and Drea is getting engaged. She's got this nice looking guy with her, and she looks really nice. And so they all happy for her. She announced her engagement or whatnot. And so they finish off the little brunch. Then we move on to everybody's kind of just shocked, about her being engaged and why they haven't talked to her and everything like that. But this is clear. She said this is the reason why I've been in Mayte and Jessica meet up at Jessica's job. So Mayte just, they want to talk about the whole situation. And Mayte was like, she feel like Jessica didn't come after her, So she's kind of questioning their friendship or whatnot. But Jessica is just like, she was just kind of keep the peace and be neutral. So, she was like, she just wanted to make sure they were still cool. And so Mayte confirmed they were still cool. She said she just couldn't do it. She just couldn't stay there. And this is where she said that, again, that she didn't try to actually knock down the whole container. But she, was like, sorry, not sorry. Then we go on to Sheree and her husband go out with, what is her name? Drea and her fiance. And so they kind of just having couple talk, and Sheree is kind of drilling the guy about, do they want babies, and, what kind of intentions he has, because that's her friend or whatever, and, the wedding questions, and Sheree's husband can officiate the wedding. So, Drea was talking about having a wedding in, LA instead of Chicago. So he was like, if I do marry you guys, you'll require counseling, which we have that a lot here, required counseling if they marry you. So they was kind of concerned about that. But yeah, they was just talking about the marriage and how they don't want kids, he don't want any more kids. He got like a vasectomy, I guess, and she didn't say she didn't want any more kids, Drea. She was just saying that he got a vasectomy, so they can't have no more kids, and he's not thinking about having it reversed or whatnot. So Sheree did say that could pose a problem because she thinks that Drea may want, more kids. And yeah, basically at the end, it was pretty much a situation where Drea and Mayte were talking about this whole first situation, and Drea got one story, so she wanted to hear Mayte's side of the story. Mayte said, basically her side of the story was, she looked at Nicole like, really, this fur? So she was just like, I'm leaving, and she said Nicole was just like, okay, bye, and she just left. So that's not exactly what happened. I'm glad it was on tape so Judge Dredd could actually see it. But she was just like, she was prepared to cuss Mate out. She's like, because a friend is a friend, and a friend gonna call you on your shit and let you know if you're wrong. So she was prepared to tell her that she was wrong for that or whatnot. But like I said, Mate did confirm that it was a purposeful accident. So she went over the version that she got from the ladies, and they kind of just talked about that. And basically, they still cool. It's she not mad at Mate for it, but she just let Mate know, people are gonna wear what they want to wear. So Mate was like, well, don't invite me. So she was just like, so you expect people to have rules for situations where you're gonna be in. She was like, absolutely. So I think Mate is really being crazy about this. I think what should happen is she should just not be invited to nothing. Just because, even if it's fur or not fur. Like, if you're going to act like that with somebody who show up with fur, because I'm not giving them no dress code, no rules, or nothing like that, then you just don't come to anything. And then if somebody's there, if you decide to come and somebody's there with fur, you leave. If you don't decide to come and ain't nobody there with fur, then you just miss the hell out. But we're not going to dictate what kind of parties or what kind of people or what they're gonna wear because of one person. Like, even Jessica is also, against the whole PETA and all that stuff, but she don't act like you. She has a different way of reacting. And you should take a book from her page, Mate. I used to like Mate, but at this point, like, she tripping, and she did that last season, and I don't understand why she does that. It irritated me then, and it's irritating now. So this is what I think, that she just should not be invited to anything. Missed out on the whole damn shit. And if they don't have fur, then fuck it. If they got fur, it was good she was at damn home. That's all I say. So yeah, I think it's gonna be, from the previews, I think it's gonna be a really good season. And I think this is my last video today. Oh man, no, I gotta do R&B Divas, and then that'll be it for today. So I will come back later and do R&B Divas. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the videos and the channel. And thank you guys for watching.